ladies and gentlemen. From the widely accepted Global Women Who Rule 2021, and of course, as part of our 1 TNC year anniversary celebration, we now bring to you Me and Mom. Before we officially open our version of a Mother's Day celebration, I'd like to ask for everyone's attention as we sing the Philippine National Anthem.
Pag-ibig ay masagsilahanan, alam ng puso, sa titik mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, kuya ka ng mahiting, sa mandulupin, di ka pasisingil, sa dagatang tutok sa simoy at sa langit mo babaw, ay hinagang tulad, awit sa pagkayang minamahal, ang isang lang matawag mo'y tagumpay na naghihinig, ang bituin at tarong niya kailan pa may di maghihinig. Luman ang araw ng walhagin pagsinta, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang hindi kaya na pagkay manangin, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us put ourselves in the most holy presence of the Lord. Thank you, of course, to the Church of England for that lovely video. It's very timely. Now, of course, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Angie Kabukit, and I'm one of the hosts of TNT Marketplace, a show here at the new channel, and I will be your master of ceremonies today. Don't miss out and join us from start to finish as we feature 8 mother and daughter tandems. They will be sharing their beautiful and inspiring stories. It is truly a wonderful time to honor the women, the true superheroes, that have been our life constants and forever supporters. Very much like this wonderful woman, a mom, that I am about to introduce. A wife, a mom, a team player, and a not so obvious digital marketing geek. Apple is the co-owner and vice president of an 8-year-old outsourcing company called Puzzlebox BPO Incorporated. Puzzlebox offers digital marketing, social media operations, and intelligent business outsourcing solutions based out of Bonifacio Global City in Taguig, servicing multiple high-profile clients across several verticals. A 19-year veteran of marketing and business, Apple has been instrumental in the growth of not just their company, but others, as she is business consultant for some local and global brands. Private Pop Avenue is one of her passion projects, which features handmade fashion accessories that sees her designs sell to markets outside the country. She is also helping MSMEs, particularly event bazaars, through venture capital. During the pandemic, she was inspired to co-create a live stream channel called The New Channel. TNC is a niche growing 24/7 live stream channel which stages more than 30 unique, inspiring, and transformational online shows. She recently launched a promising concept called Global Women Who Rule, which celebrates and supports being a woman. A group that is non-assuming, non-discriminating, and only accepting. This annual activation aims to remind us all to reach out, unite, love, and encourage each other no matter what. A graduate of fine arts, major in advertising, and a certified digital leader, Apple is a strong personality in one: a fashion enthusiast, a chatterbox, an adventurous traveler, a marketing guru, wife, and a proud mother of two, one rambunctious 10-year-old Shih Tzu, and one 7-year-old extremely handsome little boy. Apple's passion and dedication for her work is only surpassed by her love and dedication for her family. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Apple Esplana Manansala.
Thank you for that introduction, Ange. Good day, everyone. Sundin mo kung ano ang nasa puso mo, or follow your heart. Sounds familiar, right? I thought of so many ways on how to start this speech that would open the show, but the Lord keeps on bringing me back to the core of it all. Love one another and always, always follow your heart. Just how a mother's love is, a mother's unconditional love. As a mom myself, I will never get tired of spreading love because love isn't just one thing. It is our everything. Today, together with the wonderful and supportive friends from the Global Women Who Rule, we are very honored to present to you another concept: Me and Mom. Me and My Outstanding Mother is born out of the encouragement from the GWWR 2021 Friends and Core team, who have been very supportive of my idea. These women make me realize every day that I am too blessed to share. Women supporting women indeed. But today is not about me, nor about them. It is about the continuity of the positive impact that we started. Today is about inspiring mother and daughter tandems who have given their time to remind us how lucky we all are to have been born. Beginning today, we will celebrate Mother's Day the way it should be. We will celebrate mothers with respect of women every day. Daughters of our 8 profiled powerful leaders and mothers at the same time will share with us how blessed they are because they have an outstanding mother. I am as lucky as they are because I am guided and nourished by 2 beautiful women around me who mother me and who I consider blessings from heaven. They are my wonderful mothers who are always behind, beside, and sometimes in front of me. Hehe. My mommy Ellen, and of course, my mama baby. Please share this live stream event to as many people as you can today, now, because if you do, you are not giving me a favor, but you're giving everybody a chance for a better future. You are enriching the lives of future mothers who now are the young generation of today. We dedicate this event to all the mothers who can hug their children right now. And yes, please hug your children now. Also to those who cannot because they have to follow social distancing due to the ongoing pandemic. This is also for those who miss their mothers because they live far away from each other, like me. To those who are grieving because they lost their mother or their child too early in life. We made this event for all the women who did not have to bear a child but had to be a mother of their family. May we be wrapped up in God's love, found deep in His everlasting wings, carried and kept safe and cherished. May the healing power of Christ breathe across our being now. Such powerful message or prayer that reminds us to celebrate and respect women every day. Me and Mom is for all of you, and please share it to others too.
Thank you very much, Miss Apple. Really, what a great way to celebrate womanhood and motherhood in particular. Now, my key takeaways is that, of course, you know what, Miss Apple, I think we should make this the tagline of all of our events here. Sundin mo ang nasa puso mo. Love one another and always follow your heart. Spoken like a really warm-hearted and caring mother. Now, and also today is a reminder of how lucky we are that we are born. Of course, kudos to our mothers, our real superheroes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let us not make you wait any further. I know you're just as excited as I am to meet the amazing mother and daughter tandems. I'm very honored to introduce to you our first mom and daughter tandem. Margot is a mother to Diego and Isabel, and a wife to her loving husband, Jet. She is greatly successful in her field of work as she has garnered multiple awards as a marketer over the years. During her free days, she loved to spend time with her family, read books, listen to podcasts, and watch her favorite K-drama shows. This, aside from her having 20 years as a marketing practitioner with experience in all marketing aspects of strategy, planning, advertising, media, promotions, research, PR, and corporate communications. Decade in consumer marketing with Unilever, Pepsi, and Wyeth, and a decade in technology marketing with Pocket Bell, Edsa Mail, and Smart, and presently the managing director of McDonald's. Isabel, her daughter, is currently a fourth-year college student taking up AB Communications at the Ateneo de Manila University. Alongside school, she also runs an online bakery business all by herself. Isabel is also musically inclined as she has performed singing in various occasions since grade school. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring to you Isabel and Margot.
Hello. First and foremost, thanks for having the both of us today. I think this whole platform and the whole event of being able to share stories about our moms would be great tokens for those who are watching now. Hey mom, what's up? Thanks also for doing this for me. I think there are some things that I'd like to share with you that maybe I don't get to share on normal days. So hopefully I can let you know what's on my mind and what I've been preparing for the past few days. So yeah, I'll begin. While I was preparing for this whole event, I was trying to figure out what is one word that would fully encapsulate who my mom is to me? And I thought about it harder, and I was like, I don't think there's a single word that can encapsulate who she is. Because I recall in one of my classes back in Ateneo that as people, we are dynamic beings. We change every day. So meaning we're not the same person we were yesterday, and we're not gonna be the same person we are tomorrow or in the future. So today I'll be sharing who you are to me, or who you were to me as a kid, as a teenager, and who you are to me now. So as a kid, I'll be sharing a story that actually you enjoy talking about. This is when I competed in a poem competition. And like I actually don't recall so much from that, but it's from based on your stories is what I remember. So you told me that I joined this competition. You helped me practice for the poem. I memorized it. And there were two other girls who competed before me. So the first girl, you were like, okay, she's good. Like she performed pretty well. But then the second girl, my goodness, you told me how how amazing her performance was. She had all these actions and she was so animated in how she said her poem. However, she stumbled on the last words of her poem. And your impression of that was like, nako, ito na, kay Isabel na to. And when it came to me, I performed it and just simple and as we practiced as before. And when you were making kwento about that, I could just tell how proud you were of me. Like, no matter how small the victory was, even if it was just a poem, you really
No, I
showed.
was very proud of you, Isabel.
Yeah.
Do you still remember the title of the poem? Do you
No.
still remember the title? It was The Invitation.
Invitation. Yes, an
That
invitation.
was the title of the poem. And that was the
Correct.
first moment for me where I could see you had a very strong memory and you
Oh.
absorbed a lot.
Yeah.
And
But
yes, very
if-
proud of you. Not just me, but Daddy too.
Yeah. Well, thanks for teaching me how to, put myself up on stage, give good stage presence, and be able to memorize like even just a poem that's simple at such a young age. And going back to the words that I'd used to describe you. So I think as a kid, the way I describe you is you were proud. You were proud of the successes of me, no matter how big, no matter how small. And I think that's only natural for a mom to be proud of her daughter. And I guess it's an honor for me to be able to share that I have a proud mom. And I think that's a really great thing. So, growing up, life is a journey. And becoming a teenager wasn't exactly like the best time. Because of course it's normal that to go through those phases of being an obedient child. But I think no matter the times that I broke some rules or I disappointed you or I made you feel bad, I think that helped mold our relationship, our bond into becoming stronger. Because it's a relationship without its downs. There will be ups and there will be downs, and just so happened that the teenage year of mine was just a lot of downs. So yeah. And I think a word that I would use to describe that time in our life, and yeah, in my teenage life, and you raising me as a very inobedient child, would be forgiveness. I think forgiveness is such a strong act to do, and it really requires a lot of love from the person who is forgiving and also for who is being forgiven. And the forgiveness was not just a one-sided thing. I think I also felt like there were times where, I was wrong. There were times that you were wrong. And throughout, while growing up and through that journey of going through those tough times, I think forgiveness is what we look towards rather than look away from. And it brought us to where we are now. And now that
I have other words, Isabel, aside from forgiveness. I think it is trust. Trust that you would learn from it, and hope that you will still embrace the values that that are important to our family.
Yeah. And going to where we are now, I think aside from trust, the word that I'd use to describe our relationship now is growth. Because, me right now, I am constantly like maturing. I'm still learning more about myself. And I think, especially now, we've gotten much closer. Even if it's just like those random nights where I just go into your room or bother you while you're working at night and I'll just lie down on your bed. Like, I think those are the things that I appreciate a lot because I can just be myself. And yeah, I mean, growth is just, it goes nowhere but up. And I think that's where our relationship is moving towards. And I'm really glad that we get to share these simple moments, whether it's just hanging out in your room or having lunch out at Manila House. I think that those moments are what I treasure the most, and our our relationship as mom and daughter. And yeah, to just wrap this all up, I'd just like to say thanks, Mom, for everything. You really, really you just mean the world to me, and I don't think there's any single word that can encapsulate who you are to me, because you're an ever-changing person, and there are experiences that we will have in the future, and regardless of who you will be to me then and what our relationship will be like, I just want you to know that I love you through it all. Thank you, Mom.
I love you, Isabel. And as any mom will say, when you say I love you, I love you more. Thank you very much for your kind words, Anak. I'm very, very proud of you. You have really grown into somebody who, a beautiful human being. You have a very kind heart. And I know that you're also, doing things well and really caring about what you do is very important. And I see that in you. And I know later on you will really make a meaningful difference to your friends, to the family, maybe even beyond that, to society and to the country. I'm right behind you, Isabel. I love you very, very much. And I'm so, so proud of you. Not just me, but your dad and your kuya too.
Love you, Mom.
Love you more.
Thank you very much, Isabel and Margot. I knew this day is gonna be playing with all of my emotions. But here's my key takeaway. I love all of the words that they use to describe their relationship. There's forgiveness, there's love, trust, hope, and growth. But this is what really struck me the most. Trust that you would learn and hope that you would keep the values. That's what Margot wishes for Isabel. And of course, Isabel said it takes a lot of love to forgive. That is very true. Now for our next tandem. Divine is an advertising and digital marketing professional. She has created campaigns for the top local and multinational companies in her career for over 2 decades. Today, she co-manages her own creative communications agency, Percom Incorporated. Divine is also an award-winning children's book author with 3 National Children's Book Awards under her belt. A happy wife to Mark and mother to 2 beautiful and talented teens, Rafi and Mickey, she considers herself an incurable optimist who wants to make the world a better place. Rafi, her firstborn, is a multifaceted 10th grader at a progressive international school. She creates and draws original characters and takes classical singing lessons. She taught herself how to play the ukulele and entertains her family with her kazoo and melodica. She aspires to become a voice actress and a clinical psychologist. Aside from looking very much alike, Divine and Rafi share the same love for singing, musical theater, Japanese food, and silly jokes. Ladies and gentlemen, we bring to you Rafi and Divine.
Hi.
Hi.
So yeah, let's get this show on the road, I guess. If I may confess something, I was actually shaking like prior to coming on live, because this is the first time I've been on a live stream, and it's nothing compared to what I've seen on YouTube, etc. Anyway, what to say about my mom? There's so much. I remember when I was very small and I first got diagnosed with craniopharyngioma. She was the first one to take me out of my classes and bring me to the hospital. So, and when I was diagnosed with appendicitis, so I was in my theater class and she pulled me out because I called her and said, "Mom, I don't feel so good." She's always the first one to, be there whenever I'm feeling wrong or something. I remember one of the most striking moments of my life was when I got psychologically diagnosed with a few certain things, and I was just shocked. So she was the first one there because she was the one who encouraged me to go to therapy. She was always there whenever I needed her. She was always there whenever I just might yak na ako.
It's okay, yeah.
She's always the fastest one to respond. When I remember very vividly, just my voice. I remember very vividly when we watched this film, there was a hospital scene, and I haven't had a very good experience with hospitals, so yeah, na-traumatized na ako. I got traumatized, and after watching that, I cried. And she was the first one to notice that I was crying, and she said, "Rafi, what's wrong?" I will always remember all those times. She asked me what's wrong before anything else. She's always the first one to rush to my side whenever I'm feeling bad. Shoot, these tears just show how much we love each other. What else do I say? This is pretty short, but I've had certain thoughts about my life. And she's always the one that puts me out of them before anything else can happen. So I honestly don't think I could be alive right now if it weren't for her. I suppose. Oh gosh, we're both crying. So I guess I just want to say thank you so much, Mom. I love you so much that words can't even describe it. My God. I just, when I weigh the weight of my experiences and traumas and etc., with how much you love me, it just tips the scales entirely. And you're always there for me whenever I need it. Whenever I just need a hug, whenever I'm feeling stressed because of exams, whenever I have those intrusive thoughts in my head, you're always the first one there. And I just love you so much for that. I love you so much, Mom. I love you the most.
I love you so much, Rafi. I love you too.
I remember when I was little, I asked Mom, what if I was born to a different mother? But I don't think I could wish for any other mother because she is just the most amazing mother, and I don't think I could ask for more. I love you so much. Jeez, I thought I would make you cry first, but here I am.
Oh, Rafi, I love you so much. You don't know how amazing you are. At a very young age, you already inspired so many with everything that we've gone through, all the hospitalizations. You know, you're so brave, and you taught me to be brave, darling. Dad and I are just blessed to have you and Mickey in our lives. Being mom to you and Mickey is the greatest. It's my greatest pride and joy. We love you forever and ever and ever, and we will always be with you. And in all the highs and lows of our lives, you know, we always tell each other, our family, we have each other's backs, okay, and that will never change. We will celebrate all the victories, and we will hug all our sadnesses, and you just have to realize that you are so blessed with so many gifts, and use your gifts for good. That's all we want to tell you and to teach you. And I'm just so proud, since it's honoring our mothers, I also want to honor my mom, Mila Ling Ling Hill, and Mama Tess Reyes. Because we are inspired by them as well, and their love flows through me and Dad, and it will praise you and Mickey forever.
I actually remember you telling me that, like, this was several years after my first or second brain surgery, no? And you told me that I could have been brain dead if something went wrong. And I just freaked out at that moment. So like, oh my gosh, I could have been dead at that point. But I'm just really glad you got to see me through it all.
Yeah, the doctor explained to us how delicate the brain operation was. And that was my greatest fear, Raf. That was my greatest fear. And we prayed so hard. We prayed so hard, and so many of our friends and family members prayed with us, and all of them are connected to us through that incident in our lives. And there's a purpose why you are here. Let's celebrate life, and let's not think about. We acknowledge what happened in the past, but let's celebrate now. With us being together, because that's such a blessing. We learn from the past, but we do not let it enslave us. Let's be present in this moment, and think of all the happy memories that we can still share. the happy activities, the happy events that will happen in our lifetime. It's going to be, you're still very young. You have the future is right before you. I'm sure there's so much in store for you and Mickey. You're bright, amazing, talented, beautiful souls, and you're such a blessing to our family. Thank you. Thank you for your words. Thank you for being so brave. Thank you for opening up your heart. I love you so much. I love you and Mickey forever.
I love you too.
Thank you, TNC, for allowing us to be part of this amazing moment. And I will remember this forever. We will remember this forever.
Thank you, Rafi and Divine. Wow, I guess we can all agree that nothing is ever more beautiful than the relationship of a mother and her child. Very emotional. And of course, I really like what Divine said, that we should all acknowledge the past, but celebrate the now, the present. And I also like how Divine was Rafi's constant. She was always there when something's wrong. She's always the first person right there when Rafi needed someone. Okay, now moving on to our next tandem. And feel free to comment down below your thoughts, your insights, anything that you want to share with us. We would absolutely like to hear from you. Okay, now moving on to our next tandem. Teacher Maricar has been teaching for more than 30 years, from preschool to graduate school. She had Amanda in San Francisco, where her husband opened an ice cream business for 5 years. Now she is still teaching at DLSU Manila, handling master's classes in early childhood education. Maricar is one of the founders of Key School of Manila, a progressive school for pre-K to grade 12. Amanda, on the other hand, is a teacher, Maricar's only daughter, and she has so much creativity in her. She saw it when Amanda was still in preschool, where she was painting in any free space around the house. Forward after her graduation from St. Benil, she really wanted to go to Parsons School of Design in NYC. Maricar brought her there, and the rest is history. They are both free spirits with colorful dreams. They love to travel, eat, listen to music, read, eat, and have a good cup of coffee. Because they are similar, they also have differences in a lot of discussions. But at the end, they have each other. And of course, Teacher Maricar is very proud of Amanda and her chosen passion of art and design. Her gift of painting and design is all hers, she says. She was there to support and facilitate the flow of her spirit, and she is one very proud mother of a young woman who is using her gift to bring beauty and passion in this world we call Earth. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring to you Amanda and Maricar.
Hi. Hi.
Hello.
Good afternoon. This is my outstanding mom. Well, she's not just outstanding. Let's get it on with it. But she's also my hero. So my real Wonder Woman, if I have to say. And ever since throughout my childhood, in my teen years, and even in my 30s, she has helped me in my educational journey. She helped me nurture my artistic skills, and by driving me to my art classes every summer for 5 years in a row. And she helped me move to New York when I got into Parsons for illustration. And of course, she literally flew with me all the way to New York. We were there for about 2 weeks with my aunts or my titas as well. But the best memory I could think about that time was her last day in New York, and it was literally raining, like there was a monsoon. It was very dramatic under an umbrella, and all we could say to each other was bye, and we were crying so much. I never really cried that much just by saying goodbye. And it felt real that I wasn't going to be with my mom for a couple of years. And she's always been there also for me, supporting my livelihood and my choices in life. I couldn't have achieved my art goals in life if it were not for her. She never doubted or second guessed of me wanting to become an artist, even if some people said that I'll become a starving artist or my paintings would be only popular when you're dead. It's that weird stigma that people used to say before. So, but she didn't have any doubt whatsoever, and she knew deep down in her gut that there was something that was in me, and that's what she truly believed in. Not only that she was a true believer, but she was also there for me during the hard times, especially when I was diagnosed with epilepsy at 19, which was a pretty late diagnosis at that time. You were there the whole time, even if I was in denial for 10 years, but you were there to understand everything that I went through. Even if I was a hard person to deal with at that time, because I really couldn't really understand it. But you taught me patience, and eventually we're here now today. And yes, I've been epileptic free for almost 2 years now. So it's a great achievement for not just me, but for the both of us, and also as a family. But what she has taught me is that I had to find acceptance even during times of hardships. She always taught me to be patient, and she was right. Eventually, I embraced the illness, and here we are. So, in all, she taught me how to be a strong woman and how to stand up for myself, and to never settle, and to always aim higher in life, because that's how she raised me, and that's the woman she is. So that's how our relationship is, that we support each other, and we've gone through many hardships and struggles and challenges, even during the pandemic, which is a little claustrophobic sometimes, but we are still here, and trying to understand the K-drama madness, and all her antics, and all her Korean crushes, and then she trying to understand me when I'm watching a different show and I don't really understand K-drama. We're that different, but at the end of the day, we still jive, we still connect, we still ask how we are, we still keep each other posted, even if there's really no one to talk to at times, especially now during the pandemic. So yeah, you're always there for me. You've never left my side.
And I guess I really just wanted to say that I love Amanda in spite of being so different, but when you think about it, we're somewhat the same. I just believe that as a parent, and I remember my mom, she believed in her 5 daughters who were so different from each other. And my sisters and I are very, very grateful that she showed us the acceptance of our being different from what a woman should be. Our role as women now in the 21st century has changed, and I really believe that we should give our children a lot of support and a lot of affirmation in the choices that they have made, and it doesn't have to be the things that you want them to be. It is who they want to be, and we have to support them.
And that's what you always tell me every day, even your students.
Yes,
And even
yeah.
when I hear you teach in class, that's what you also encourage your students to do.
I always tell my students and my daughter and my friends, etc. I have young friends, I have old friends. I think I am the oldest here.
My mom can run for senator.
No. It's. I really think that it's like what Miss Apple said. I think it's the experience and the journey of going to so many transitions in your life as a one. And I really believe that we have to really encourage our female children, that they have so much to give to the world. And I'm not a feminist. I just believe that women are strong.
Emotionally, physically, mentally.
Yes. And I really think that not because the men are not strong, but we are strong in our own way. And I really think that we have so much social emotional skills that are so important now. We need to encourage how to be a human being. And what is a human being? To be fair, to be kind, to be empathic, to love unconditionally, because this is the time when people need to know that. And because the children born during this time don't really know how to have relationships or have connections. So the first connection is the parent, is the mother. Okay. Of course, Amanda and I always fight. I mean that's a non-negotiable issue. Okay, but
we learn from the fights.
Yes, and so I think today with Apple's idea, it was really wonderful. I said, Apple, I'm really very old now. And she said, it's not the age. I said, okay, thank you. And I also think that we should have a very good sense of humor. And I think that laughter and joy will really lift up our spirits and look forward to a better future for our children. And I'm so happy that Amanda and I are not fighting today. And we are helping each other, really. And the wonderful picture behind, I just have to plug, is hers. She just finished this painting. And what is the name of your painting?
Talon.
Talon.
Jump. Take the leap in life, because that's what my mom also taught me to do. Like, just go for it. Aim for your dreams. Do what you think you're capable of doing, or maybe even surprise yourself, because you'll never know what you're capable of doing in life. Making a mark, leaving a mark in life, or leaving a good lasting impression. So that's what we both agree on.
And thank you, Apple and TNC, for giving us the opportunity to be part of this wonderful celebration. Congratulations and more power. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you very much, Amanda and Teacher Marikar. That was a very positive piece from both of them. Now, I love the affirmations, especially when Teacher Marikar said that encourage our female children, that they have so much to give to the world, right? And of course, laughter and joy will lift up our spirits. So sense of humor is very important in our lives. And of course, Amanda said that her mom was there. She is her hero, and she was there through the hard times and through many other experiences. Right, now we have our next mom and daughter tandem. Lerma Ermitaño, or Mommy Lay, is the founder of Mompreneurs Club PH. It is a 10,000 plus strong community of seasoned and aspiring mompreneurs. She's also awarded and recognized as a local personal care brand, Bellam Essentials. She had her own share of hardships, from the death of her parents to failed business attempts, but she managed to rise above adversity and attain success. Mommy Lay's advocacy is to inspire everyone to survive life's toughest challenges and thrive. Janine is Mommy Lay's eldest and only daughter. She's a grade 9 student studying at one of the biggest schools in the south of Metro Manila, and she has been recently awarded as one of the top students of this school. Janine has developed a strong sense of discipline in studies and self-motivation as early as her primary school days. She has been uprooted from different schools when she was in preschool and early elementary years. Her exposure to different kinds of environment led her to the development of her strong character. From not being included on the honor rolls in grade 3 because she was a transferee, to finishing grade 6 as a salutatorian and keeping it on the top until now. One of the biggest influences in her journey as a student and as a child is her mom's advice. Your only competition is yourself. So always work on being the better version of you. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring to you Janine and Lay.
Hello. To be honest, I'm not really good with words, especially making speeches, so I wrote this poetry for you instead. Bago ko pa makilala ang mundo, bago ko pa imulat ang mga mata ko, bago pa ako makilala ng mga tao, minahal mo na agad ako. Nung di pa ako nakakapagsalita, maglakad di ko pa kaya. Nandyan ka na para alagaan ako. Gabayan at turuan ako. Isa sa mga natutunan ko po mula sa'yo na hanggang ngayon dala-dala ko ay yung wala akong ibang halaban kundi sarili ko. Para kasi sa'yo special ako. Sa paningin mo, hindi ako mahihigitan ng kahit sino. Ramdam ko yun kasi yung pagmamahal at suporta mo sa akin, todo. Na-inspire din po ako sa mga pangarap ko. Yung makatulong sa mga tao sa simpleng paraan mo. Malinis na nga bahay natin dahil sa hilig mo mag-donate. Tapos yung birthday mo pa, para sa iba sineselebrate. Nakaka-proud lang sabihin, kita mo yon, nanay ko yan. Madami na siyang pinagdaanan, pero di mo siya makikitang sumuko sa laban. Kung yung ibang tao namamangha kay Pia, Catriona, ako naman may Lay Erbitanyong tinitingala.
My God! Hindi ko siya ina-expect. Super, anak, thank you. My God, thank you. When they were conceptualizing this program, they invited me. Hindi ko talaga alam kung ano yung mangyayari. The moms were not informed kung ano yung magaganap. The daughters, they did not tell us kung ano yung sabihin nila. And I saw my daughter preparing for this the other night. And syempre, pinapalis niya ako sa room. And sabi ko, parang natitest ako, ano kaya sabihin ng anak ko? And hearing that poem from her, sobrang nakakaiyak. Di ba parang umpisa pa na, pakaiyakin ko pa naman. Sobrang parang, I didn't know or I don't really know how my kids see me. Kasi we don't really talk parang ganito ka-emotional. So that's why I'm thankful for this opportunity. Mommy Apple, thank you for inviting us. It's something that for the core memory that we experienced this. And tuminis na ba talaga yung bahay na? Ubus na ba yung gamit natin kakadunito?
Mga baby stuff namin, wala nang makikita kasi lahat na donate.
So ayun, thank you kasi you see me that way. And thank you for telling me that today. And I'm really proud of you too kasi my daughter, para simula grade 3, nagsi-self-study na siya. Ay, hindi ako nagtututor, hindi ko siya tinuturuan. Pero medyo a little guidance lang. Pag when she has questions, ganyan, I help find the answers. So hindi ko agad
talaga binibigay minsan yung sagot. So I help her find the answers. Ganyan. And then, yung motivation niya rin kakaiba. Sobrang nakakabilib. Yung pinilit niyang maging honor student or makasali ulit sa honor rolls when she was in elementary. Parang grabbing motivation. And parang kahit ako na-inspire sa kanya. Na parang, how do you do that? Where do you get your motivation? I asked her that sometimes. So, maybe because somehow I was able to influence her. And thank you, anak. Kasi if I have to live my life again, I would still want to be your mom and yung mom of your brothers. Sobrang blessed and thankful talaga ako to have you.
Even if I had the chance rin to get another mom, I wouldn't. Kasi you're the best.
Wow. Thank you, baby. Grabe naman to. Thank you for this experience. Sobra, anak, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Actually, we were at the backstage nung sila Rafi pa lang, and natitiri-eyed na ako. Kasi parang hindi ko rin naman kasi alam ko ano yung expect ko sa sasabihin ni daughters. Parang kinakabahan ako. And now, parang nag-start pa lang. Ayan na siya, tumutulo na yung luha ko. So, ayan. Thank you talaga.
Thank you very much, Janine and Mommy Lay. I hope you all have your tissues handy. Now, grabe, I absolutely love the poem that Janine wrote for her Mommy Lay. And really makita mo that Mommy Lay is someone that she looks up to talaga. And because Mommy Lay has a heart of gold, she's a very good example, because a role model of that, because a giving heart could always go a long way. Ayan. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have listened to 4 amazing mom and daughter tandems so far. Please let us know your thoughts by commenting down below. Feel free to share with us your versions of their stories, because we would very much like to hear from your audience. Syempre naman. In the meantime, we would like to take this opportunity to thank our presenters and our sponsors. Of course, this event is presented by Global Women Who Rule 2021 and Puzzle Box BPO Incorporated. And we would also like to thank our dear sponsors, Outcome Incorporated, JCI Makati Princess Urduha, HFSE International School, NAS Global, Moving Walls, Not Limited, Belam, Pretty Placenta, Bayong Shaga, MD Cruise Group, Hearty Studio, Flowers for Manila, Well Life, Beauty Buzz PH, and Zen Events. Thank you very much, of course, dear presenters and sponsors for this event. Now, do not go away, because we will be right back a little shortly. Please watch these videos. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone? Kamusta po kayo mga nanonood right now? Please do let us know, communicate with us. If you want us to give a shout out to any of your special people or loved ones, especially mothers, please do comment down below. We'd love to greet them for you. Now, I hope you're able to spread some more positive vibes to everyone watching right now. And of course, to further add to the pleasant vibes, I would like to inform you that we have 4 more amazing mom and daughter tandems. So please do stick around. Now, let me introduce to you our next mom and daughter tandem. Mommy Eds and her beautiful family has made Singapore their second home for close to 20 years now. She entered the financial industry right after completing her master's program in finance. From then, she has built a strong foothold in Singapore's financial advisory business. A chartered financial consultant and multi-awarded practitioner and leader in her field, she now manages a team of highly dedicated advisors providing tailored solutions in the areas of wealth and risk management, serving individuals, families, and businesses in Singapore and overseas. She also advocates financial literacy and has supported various initiatives of the Filipino community in Singapore through a collaboration with the Philippine Embassy and Filipino business networks. She also supports Singapore's first Filipino-run international school, HFSE International School, as a board member. Sophia is Mommy Ed's eldest and only daughter. While she was born and raised in Singapore, she has deep connections with her family in Batangas and will choose to spend most of her school holidays with them. On 3rd grade, she was identified to be part of Singapore's Gifted Education Program, or GEP, a highly selective academic program designed to identify the top 1% of students. Entering high school this year, she is now pursuing her diploma in Singapore's National University School of Science and Mathematics. Amidst their busy schedules, Mommy and Sophia loves dining out, shopping, and watching K-pop concerts. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we now bring to you Sophia and Mommy Edlin.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hello. Today I want to share with you all more about my mom. So, my mom is one of the most hardworking people I know. As an avid finance practitioner, she is tireless, extremely dedicated, and ultimately passionate about her craft. So much so that she eventually decided to build her own agency to mentor others. I hope that someday I can develop such an intense passion and love for work. My mom has never failed to show how fulfilled she is and how much value she puts into her practice.
and this has also molded my own dedication to my studies and everything I do. I thank you, Mom, for always being there for me amidst your busy schedule. I know that my requests will get as much priority. No matter how late you come home from work, every morning when I wake up, I can always expect to see you with a cup of coffee and to make sure I make it to school on time. As a sister and a daughter, I know that Mom, being here in Singapore, has been away from my grandparents and her family in Batangas for many years. Growing up with Mom beside me every day, I cannot imagine being alone in another land. Despite this, she has always made sure that our family visits the Philippines as often as possible, and I'm thankful for being able to fully appreciate my roots and the culture. Whenever my grandparents have to go through any medical procedures, my mom will surely be on board the next available flight. So again, amidst her busy schedule, as my mom has repeated many, many times, she will say, "We cannot manage time, we manage our priorities." And this quote she says to me every day. As a mom and a wife to our dad, Mom is our ultimate supporter and cheerleader. While she does all that she does, I know that her radar is always tuned into us 24/7. So Mom, I may not put these into words as often as I should, but thank you for when opportunities are difficult, when opportunities come and choices are difficult. You're always there to patiently explain and walk me through the process. You never pushed me to do anything I was uncomfortable with, and yet still convinced me to take up opportunities that I may have been scared to, like the program. When I was 9, I had to make the decision to leave my school and start over to join the GUP. And this decision now, I do not regret it at all, and I'm very thankful that you managed to convince me, because I don't think I will be where I am now if I didn't join. I thank you for always allowing me to be heard, allowing me to make my own choices and experience many things. And thank you for making me feel secure and loved always, allowing me the comfort of knowing that there are always people who care for me deeply. This Mother's Day, my prayers will always be for your safety and good health. I love you and thank you for everything.
I'm speechless. Okay, first of all, thank you, TNC, for this opportunity. We don't really have much time to do this every so often. But people always think that I manage Sophia very well because she has accomplished a lot as a young lady. But I think it's the other way around. My daughter manages me very well. So, Anak, thank you for being the best version of me. Thank you for being independent. Thank you for making sure that all that has to be done is always done the best possible way. And know that of the many other future difficult choices that you need to make, especially with regards to your studies or to your career, that Mom and Dad would always be here with you, supporting you. And thank you also for being a loving sister to Brian. Yeah, thank you for that. And we are and will always be very, very proud of you. Yeah, so I also would like to take this opportunity. She's very nervous now, as you can see. Yeah. I also like to take this opportunity to greet my mom in the Philippines, because we haven't had the chance to celebrate Mother's Day for 2 years in a row now. I know she's watching. We love you and we miss you so much. We also want to say Happy Mother's Day to Mommy Carol, my sisters-in-law. And again, thank you, TNC, very much for this opportunity. And yes, good luck to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sophia, and of course, Mommy Edlin. Now, you know what? When I was hearing or listening to what they were saying, I had the sense that this mom and daughter tandem has a very good sense of communication. Now, of course, Sophia said that her mom's intense passion and love for work is her motivation for the path that she is taking on right now. And of course, she also thanked her mom for allowing her to be heard. That's very important. Communication is very important. Now, before we move on any further, I just want to read some of the comments we have on the comment section. From Ria Liza, a mother's love is unmeasurable. Agreed, agreed. And ayan, so many people are really getting emotional, nakakaiyak. And some are watching all the way from very far corners of the world. Maan said, hi, Rafi and Divine, naiyak ako. I love you guys. Ayan, so many are showing their support, expressing their support for these mom and daughter tandems. And yeah, thank you so much. And of course, earlier, Teacher Mercar said she's into K-drama. I think so many moms are able to relate in the comment section. Like Iya said, one of our mom and daughter tandems later on, she said that her mom can relate. Yes, do not mess with your mom's K-drama quote-unquote obsession. Ayan. Thank you so much for all of your comments. And SP said that's so touching. You're so blessed, Mommy Lay, for having such a pretty and loving daughter. Thank you so much for all of your comments. Please keep them coming, and we would love to read some of them later on as well. All right, now for our next mom and daughter tandem. Iya is a pioneer of the creative process outsourcing industry in the Philippines and a champion of Filipino creativity. Her passion is in building businesses that support the creative industries that showcase the creative talent of Filipinos. She is the founder and visionary at Straight Arrow, one of the first CPO companies in the Philippines, along with Get Creative and Creative Nation Academy, who both sell and support Adobe products. Having gone through the challenges of starting business from scratch, Iya is also very passionate about helping other entrepreneurs succeed and is a certified implementer of the Entrepreneurial Operations System. She is a recipient of the 38th Agora Awards for Outstanding Achievement in Entrepreneurship, Medium Scale category. Aliyah, on the other hand, is a Gallup Strengths coach who is passionate about helping young adults prepare for the challenges of living independently. Her strengths are predominantly in the relationship building domain, building and nurturing strong relationships. She has a gift for figuring out how different people can work together productively and wants to use this gift to help young leaders lead with their strengths. Most of Aliyah's time is invested in earning a conjoint degree in psychology and business from the University of Auckland. When she is not studying, coaching, or working on her internships, she likes to help introduce young people to the beauty of marine life through scuba diving. Aliyah is a master scuba diver and is now working on completing the PADI Dive Master certification course in the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring to you Aliyah and Mommy Iya.
I can't hear you.
Okay, well, we are having some technical difficulties. I'm sure we are going to get Aliyah and Mommy Iya back. But in the meantime, let me read some more of your comments. Of course, we have here from Rincel, and thank you, TNC, for this event. Was able to hear mommy and daughter stories. Mommy's watched din kayo, and she tagged some of her friends. Thank you very much. Yes, it's very refreshing, especially during this time of pandemic. You know, as much as we want to get away from all the negativity, it gets to us. And we are here because, as I've said earlier, we want to spread the positive vibes to everyone, right? And we also have, Russell is here. Of course, she was part of the Global Women Who Rule Summit, Global Women Who Rule 2021 Summit. I hosted that event as well. Hi, Russell. Thank you for watching. She said it's very touching, tear-jerking, and loving stories. Congratulations to all the moms and daughters in this event. Of course, TNC, and shout out to me as well, and Miss Apple Esplana Manansala. Yes, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, I've been very emotional throughout this event, and it's a good thing I have my tissue with me. Now, for all of you watching right now, if you have friends that you think would really have a good time watching this, celebration, actually, this is a celebration more than an event. I'd like to think that this is a celebration of all the mothers out there. And, you know, we're not just talking about the biological mothers. We have mother figures that took care of us, or some of us, at some point in our lives. And this is also a celebration of their efforts for raising and shaping women like us, of course. Ayan. And ayan, ang daming naiiyak. Oh, Sir Gary said, hi, Madam Eds, happy Mother's Day. Ayan. Nina is watching. Hi, Nina. Thank you for watching. Power Mom and Daughter, she said. Of course, Nina was part of the GWWR 2021 as well. All right. So now I think Aliyah and Iya are ready. So once again, we would like to bring back Aliyah and Mommy Iya. All right, ladies and gentlemen, since we are having some more technical problems, I would like to take this opportunity to thank, of course, our presenters and sponsors once again. Okay, so I'm going to flash some of their videos later on, but yes, I'd like to thank our presenter, of course, Global Women Who Rule and Puzzle Box BPO Incorporated. Yeah, and of course, if you were not able to catch the Global Women Who Rule 2021, please do watch it on replay. It's available on the new channel Facebook page, and you can also find it on our YouTube channel. All right. And then, of course, thank you to our dear sponsors, Alcom Incorporated, JCI Makati Princess Urdua, HFSE International School, NES Global, Moving Walls, Not Limited, Belam, Purity Placenta, Bayong Shaga, MD Cruise Group, Hearte Studio, Flowers for Manila, Well Life, Beauty Buzz PH, and Zen Events. Now please take a look at these videos. And we are back. Are you still with me? I truly hope so because we are now ready. Okay, third time's the charm. We now bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, Aliyah and Mommy Iya.
Hello. Okay. Hi.
Yay!
You work now. I'm so sorry about that. Tech issues. So hi. Thank you guys for having us here. My name's Aliyah, and this is my mom, Aya.
Hello.
We're a coaching mom-daughter tandem, and I was given 15 minutes to tell the world how awesome she is. But when I first found out, I panicked. I panicked because 15 minutes was 10 minutes more than a speech I had ever given. And so I went to friends and family and asked for their help. And it was through these conversations that I realized 15 minutes wasn't going to be enough time to even touch on my mom's achievements and how incredible she is. But it's enough for a crash course. So I really went from not knowing what to say to having so many things to say. I had a boatload of information and no direction to move toward. Usually, it's times like these where I go to my mom and ask for help. But in this case, I couldn't. So I brainstormed with some friends. One of my friends said, hey, you know, you're a Gallup coach in case you forget. Why don't you talk about your mom's themes and show how they work in her life? And I thought this was a great idea, so I started to write. And as I wrote, I realized that a lot of my own stories about my mom are very much reflected in her themes. So here are my mom's top 5 themes. I'll go through them in summary and talk to you about how I see them in her everyday life. But before we get into her themes, let me explain what themes are. In its most simple form, themes are a group of talents used to describe a person. For example, someone that constantly looks for the right words to say, or somebody who's really good at telling stories would be a communication theme. My mom's top 5 themes are strategic, arranger, ideation, learner, and responsibility. Our themes reflect the best of us, and they allow us to celebrate what we're good at. First, mom is a strategic. Strategics are great at looking at different approaches to complete a task. When you give them a job, they quickly find patterns and issues within that scenario. When I say my mom's like this, I can't emphasize it enough. Mom always finds the best way to accomplish what she wants to achieve. If you give her a challenging situation, she easily sees the different methods of approaching that challenge. She'll have a plan for you in minutes. It doesn't matter whether she's talking about taking care of her plants or talking about working with the next big client. She always chooses the best route forward. Second, mom is an arranger. Arrangers are the type of people who can work with multiple variables and place them in their most efficient arrangement. They are flexible and need a dynamic environment to work with. Mom's arranger pops up almost every day. The most recent display of this theme came during the pandemic. My family lived far from one another, and my mom found a way to move my entire clan to the south, 20 minutes from where we live now. She found houses and helped turn them into homes for each family. She dealt with the contracts, the renovations, and the logistics, all while in the pandemic. All of this was accomplished in a few months. Now my entire family feels safer knowing that everyone is a few minutes away if we need them. Third, mom is an ideation theme. Ideation themes love coming up with something new to think about. The very act of generating ideas excites and energizes them. This is the theme in my mom that drives me the most insane, but inspires me the most. For some reason, mom and I, despite spending time with each other every day through our regular walks or meals, and we have conversations with another on the daily, she's the type of person that starts one conversation and mid-conversation switches topics without even realizing it. She begins most of her sentences with the familiar phrase, "This has nothing to do with you and what we were talking about," but you can try to get her to focus, but you can see in her eyes that she's already thinking of something else. Asking mom to stop thinking is like asking her to stop breathing. I go crazy when she does this, but I've learned to love it. Mom wouldn't be mom if she completed a conversation with just one topic. Mom's ideas, even how out of context they might seem, they're excellent ideas. My family and I have taken actionable steps from these multi-topic and insightful conversations with mom. I like to say that mom is a mind map, not a flowchart. And honestly, I think I wouldn't have it any other way. I think. Okay. Fourth, mom is a learner. Learners are the type of people that love the process of learning. The gap between not knowing and knowing just keeps them going. Mom's always been like this. And all the things she learns about are completely random. There is not one thing that mom is interested in. All you really have to do is introduce the new thing to her, and she'll find something interesting about it. It can be plants, psychology, EOS, or the sky. Whatever it is. If it's something new to her, and it's something she can learn, she'll learn it. As a kid, she was always her class's valedictorian. And when I asked her how she did this, she said, I was always curious, and I like to learn. If you gave me something to learn, I'd learn it, and I'd learn it well. And lastly, mom's responsibility team. Responsibility teams take accountability for what they say they're gonna do. Mom is like this and more. She's always put family first, looks out for us, and never asks for the same. She takes excellent care of the people she cares about, putting her own needs aside. She promised to make my life a little better than what she had, so she worked hard and continues to work remarkably hard. I remember the first 10 years of my life were full of her working from 6 a.m. to midnight. And it didn't matter if she was sick, she would still go to work. My sister and I knew this was necessary, but we knew that when we needed her, she'd be home the second we called. Over time, things got better. Now mom is part of my daily routine, and I've learned to take care of my loved ones watching her. She spent most of our life looking out for us, so we will always look out for her. Oof. So today, mom, I celebrate you, how incredibly well you use your themes in your everyday life. And yes, while the world sees how you use your themes daily, I catch you using these themes in ways that only I would see or understand. My mom does things that may be or not be connected to her themes at all. All I know is that these little things just make me laugh and appreciate her more. Like, for example, mom says noted with thanks in person, to your face, not through email, and giggles when she says it. Mom sends articles on how to propagate break-ins at 11:03 p.m. Mom forgets most everyday things like what she ate for breakfast today, but remembers that one meal in that one restaurant 3 years ago. Mom trips over barriers and falls on her face because she was so sure she had the right ticket for the right train station. Of course, in true mom fashion, she'd get up and laugh and look for the next train station. Mom is always pro ice cream, especially on the bad days. Mom sings and holds my hand while on a road trip and consequently misses the exit. Mom physically draws a check mark on my forehead when I say something right, and I laugh because it's something that only mom does. Mom always says it's okay, you did your best, and that's always enough. Mom reminds us and helps us find the solution. Mom holds us while we cry, missing meetings if she has to. She never rushes the crying and recovering process. Mom is hardworking. Mom tells us that our feelings are valid. Mom and I have sleepovers a lot where we watch movies and eat popcorn. Mom is yes, of course, you'll do great. And mom is yes, I'll help you, duh. Mom is hot chocolate at midnight or after dives when you're feeling cold. Mom says Aliyah and then rolls her eyes when she gets annoyed. Mom does funny bunny impersonations at random times of the day. Mom is deep talks at 3 p.m. And mom always says follow your dreams. I'll do everything I can to make what you want happen. Mom says I love you through her actions and words. Mom creates her own secret language with messages only we can understand. And most importantly, mom is mom, and I'm so fortunate to have her as my mom. There isn't a word, I say this a lot, to show you how much we love you and how grateful we are to have a mom like you. But thank you. Thank you for being mom. And my world is so much better because you, my outstanding mother, are part of my life. Oh gosh. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, crying is also my theme. Oh my gosh, Aliada, that
Mom,
was
you're on mute.
beautiful. Super beautiful. You know, when Aliyah is my firstborn of two
It's
beautiful
not.
children. She cannot hear me, but hopefully you can. Um, Panganay, I think, is a word when I reflect on it. I don't know what it really means, but I think it's pangnanay. It's for the mom because Aliyah is really a daughter. I feel for me. First of all, I'm a nerd. She says it beautifully. I'm a learner. But I really love to learn, and she embraces that, and we learn together. We share books. We have our own private little book club. I'm very forgetful, and she remembers everything. She's planned from today until when I have grandchildren, which is amazing. So she organizes my life. And I love babies, and Aliyah, I think, will always be my baby. She'll always be my baby girl. But when Aliyah became my daughter, I also had an ally. She's um, she's my buddy. She's my travel buddy. We go to different destinations. I think she's my assistant mommy. She helps me take care of everybody. Um, when I think about her going to college in just a few months, I feel sad because we travel a lot. But I guess Aliyah, I want you to know that I love you very much, and as you adventure in life, I will always be there for you.
Love you, Mom.
Love you, baby girl.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Aliyah, and of course, Mommy Iya. You know, what's really amazing with this mom and daughter tandem is that it proves to everyone that, you know what, not moms are not the only ones that pay attention. Daughters pay attention as well. Can you believe how Aliyah described her mom with the themes, really? And I like it when Mommy Iya said that, you know, having a panganay, it's really pangnanay. It's for the mom. Aliyah is someone that she has bonded with and her greatest supporter and more like her best friend, really. All right, now off to our next mom and daughter tandem. A mainstay in showbiz, Jackie Lu Blanco has been a television and movie actress for the past 40 years. Daughter of Asia's Queen of Songs, Miss Pelita Corrales, Jackie started out as a singer but found her true passion in acting. From there, she discovered her love for fitness, where she conquered and won the Slimmers World Greatest Bodies competition in 2001. Currently, she is a primetime show in GMA7. She is also a loving mother of three who is currently enjoying the grandmother life. Ricky May is Jackie's second born and self proclaimed favorite of her mom. She is a preschool teacher and an HR practitioner who loves spending quality time and being happy and sometimes being silly with her mom. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring to you Rick and Jackie Lou.
Hi. Hi, Mom. Mom, can you hear me?
Hi.
Hi, Mom. What's up? Okay, Mom. All right. So before we begin, I just want to thank first TNC, Miss Apple. Thank you so much for having us, and we're honored to be part of your 1 year anniversary. And I hope we do justice today, Mom. So kanina nagte-text kami ng mom ko, guys, like, oh my gosh, they're crying. Iiyak din ba tayo? So, Mom, as you can see, the different daughters have been preparing different ways to express their love to their mom, right? So you, knowing me, we know each other very, very well. What do you think I prepared today?
Probably make kwento how goofy we are, how funny we are, how we just laugh until we're crying because we're laughing so much. I don't know.
Okay, okay. But do you have an idea, like, how do you think I'll do it? Kasi I know you know me, Mom. Eh. I just want to see if may idea ka how I'll do it. Do you think I'll dance or... Sige, sige. Surprise na lang, Mom. Okay, guys. So, sasayaw na ako.
Yeah, okay, okay.
No, I won't. Okay, Mom. So, in true fashion, yeah, so for those who don't know us naman, or me, I'm a very silly or goofy and just feel good kind of person. So I'm not very sentimental in that way. Like I've never been, I show my love in a different way lang. Yes, and unfortunately, we are going after the mother and daughter before us. Grabe, ang galing. So, nahiya ako pero, oh well, yeah. Ang galing eh. So guys, so Mom, today I prepared you a poem.
Wow.
In true fashion. Guys, to our viewers watching, hindi po ako makata. Okay, but I just thought that I'd like to make this tribute to my mom in a way that it rhymes. Wala lang, para fun lang. All right, Mom, are you ready? Makakatawa, sorry. Okay, guys, so the title of my poem is A Woman Like No Other. When I wake up in the morning and I look above, I think of how lucky I am to be loved. Corny or childish, this may be true, but listen to the story that I will tell you. A woman who shines through and through, a woman no other than Jackie Lou. She gave me my life, that is a fact. But I have to thank her for so much more than that. For reading me books every night as a kid and instilling love for learning, something she did. A terrible fear of injections she knew I had. Totoo to, guys. But she talked me through it and didn't make me feel bad. 30 minutes I would make the doctor wait, but she put up with it as if she didn't have a lot on her plate. Totoo, 30 minutes kami sa doctor just for an injection. Sorry, Mom. A woman so strong, she did it all. She even watched every game of basketball. Good at the sport, I was okay. But the way she cheered me really made me feel I could play. When I was a kid, she would pat me to sleep. Sometimes so long, she'd be off her feet. As in pat. She'd pat my back when I was younger, maybe mga kindergarten. And then hanggang hindi pa ako nakakatulog, siya tulog na, but she'd still continue. As I got older, I continued to see all the love from the singer of You Don't Owe Me. I had to put it there. When I came out, I was worried of what she'd say, but she held me and said, it's okay to be gay. With open arms, With open arms, she welcomed the people I love, friends, partners, all the above. Okay. She cries if I'm sad, and when I'm happy too. She said, when you're a mother, that's just what you do. My best friend, ally, and weirdo in disguise, someone I can talk to, laugh with, that's no surprise. Thank you for giving your all and so much more. You are the epitome of goodness, a light to your core. A woman, a friend, a person like no other. Who is she? You guessed it. She is a mother.
Oh, thank you, Mimi.
Oh my gosh, Ma, I tried so hard not to cry. Guys, when I was writing this, I was crying. When I practiced it, I was crying. Ngayon, siguro, the nerves and I just wanted to deliver it para you can hear it na naman, masayang.
Oh, May, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I thought kanina baka you might have sung, brought out your guitar because, how much you love to sing and play the guitar. But thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know how much I love you, how I enjoyed reading all those books to you when you were small. At kahit na minsan nauuna akong makatulog, pinapat pa rin kita. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for loving Mama. Thank you for looking out for me. Si Ricky May is very kahit na pangalawa ko siyang anak, parang siya yung panganay. She really looks after her dad and me, very protective. And thank you, May. I know you're going to take care of Mama and you have my back just as much as I have your back. Thank you so much for the beautiful poem. I know that you pinag-isipan mo at pinaghirapan mo, and that to me is a very, very special gift that you have for me, because I know that it came from your heart. Thank you, anak. I love you so much. I am very, very proud of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Love you, moms. See you later.
Love you, anak.
Thank you, guys.
Happy Mother's Day again to everyone, to all the moms.
Thank you very much, Rick and Jackie Lou. You know, just when I thought that this was going to be a light and funny mother and daughter tandem, ayun, naiyak ako. It's very refreshing to listen to what Rick wrote. The poem is very beautiful. I was vividly imagining what kind of childhood she had, and I imagined it to be a very fun and really encouraging kind of childhood. And they're like best friends. That's what I got out of it. All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, we have listened to around 7 now mother and daughter tandems, and we are down to the last one. Let me introduce to you our final mom and daughter tandem for today. Dimples Romana is known for her roles as Chrissy from One More Chance and The Second Chance, Amanda from The Greatest Love, and Danny or Daniela Mondragon from Cadenang Ginto. These are amongst countless others, mind you. Starting work and being exposed to the entertainment industry at the tender age of 13, Dimples Romana has grown to be one of the country's acclaimed actors. She has played and continuously plays in several different roles, both on screen and off screen. An entrepreneur, a host, a friend, and an author. Amongst the many roles she plays, she's first and foremost a wife and a mother. Callie Yami, 17, the older of Dimple's 2 children, is a student and an entrepreneur. She, like any other teenager, enjoys the simple things like reading, baking, binge watching, and many more. She also owns and runs her own business and expresses herself through a few different forms of art, evidently influenced by her parents, slowly following in their footsteps. Ladies and gentlemen, we now bring to you Callie and Dimples.
Hi. Hello, everybody. Hi, Soma.
Hi.
Also, I just wanted to say thank you first for having us, our duo, and also for watching, for everyone watching, and
belated Happy Mother's Day.
Yes, belated Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there and the new mother figures. So yeah, I'm here to I guess show my thanks. I haven't written a poem or written a song or anything. I didn't prepare anything that much. But naman, I'm very open with Ma, and I show my gratefulness through a lot of things, but very subtle, I guess. So I'm just here to reiterate, I guess. Ma, I actually admire Ma a lot. I'm just gonna tell you a little something about her. She started working at a really young age, and that's not something that you really see a lot, especially considering where she's at now, and she's that successful and she worked that hard, and it may not be true for everyone, but she really made the saying "hard work gets you places" work. Yeah, I'm I'm the eldest among her two children, and I really just saw her and dad, of course, grow from, you know, little to what we have now, which is, if you knew them personally, I guess, like I do, it's really surprising and it's very inspiring. And you know, I just wanted to say thank you through, I guess, showing you how amazing she is, and also all the little things that she's taught me. And you know, like everything from treat people nicely no matter how they may treat you, or always investing in people, and you know, investing in a lot of things, especially in yourself, and to always take care of yourself, because you know, you can't give what you don't have. So I guess for us to appreciate people, talaga, we first have to appreciate yourselves. And you know, I just want to thank you again for everything, like literally everything, I guess. And don't cry.
I'm not crying. I'm really just looking at you, amazed in awe. That's all.
Yeah. Well, I guess yun, I just wanted to say thank you again. And also, I guess I'm speaking on behalf of all the children out there, for your mothers na moms really are outstanding. Me and my outstanding mom. Yeah, I really look up to all the mothers out there, whether you're a biological mom or just a mother figure to people. There are a lot of other people who are mother figures to me, like Ninang Bea, Ninang Angel, mom's best friends from college, Ninang Kasne. I hope you're seeing this. Ninang Athena, Ninang Fong, Ninang Rhea. Yun, it's just, this is us showing our appreciation for you. And with I guess us being the last guests, I just wanted to, I don't know, say on everyone else's behalf that we appreciate you all mothers out there, especially you, Ma. Happy Mother's Day. I love you.
I love you too, Ata. Thank you so much for everything. And with all the parents po, the moms out there, happy Mother's Day. I think I had finished crying already because today also Callie had just graduated from high school. So to all the graduates po, congratulations. But again, thank you so much, Ate Apple, everybody on the Me and Mom team. Congratulations for this beautiful event of really just appreciating what moms are for. And yun, thank you. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you. Thank you to everyone watching also. Thank you very much, Callie and Dimples. You know, I like it when the children, they acknowledge the kind of work that is put in by the parents, especially the moms. Callie said that now she was always taught that hard work gets you to places, to treat people nicely, and to invest in people. Now, at such a young age, already being exposed to that kind of mentality is such a big deal. And I hope this gets across to many more of the younger generations that are watching right now. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, we have listened to some of the most amazing and inspiring mother and daughter journeys. And I hope that you have all learned from them as much as I have. And of course, I would like to give a special shout out to my mom, Teresa. I love you so much. Thank you for bringing me into this world. And to my other mom who's in heaven, Nanay, I hope you're doing well. And I'd like to give also a special shout out to the Adelina Leyva family. Lola Diling, please get well soon. And happy birthday to Tita Aret, who's also a mom. You're amazing. All right, now I would like to invite back one of the most amazing moms that I know in my life right now. And she is, of course, the ideator of this event, Miss Apple Esplana Manansala.
Good afternoon, Ange.
Hi, Miss Apple. First of all, please let me say this. Congratulations. And this is really, this event messed me up big time. My emotions are unstable, but this is so refreshing and awe-inspiring. And of course, I'd like to greet you a happy 1 TNC year.
Same with you, Ange. Happy 110th year and congratulations also. Thank you for spending your time hosting the event.
Of course, Miss A. Yeah, so take it away, Miss A.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, napapakamot po ako ng ulo kasi sobrang mixed emotions talaga yung nangyari sa atin this afternoon. Pasensya na kayo. I also didn't imagine this to be this emotional, but I have prepared a list of something to talk about. And please bear with me because this is a Thanksgiving message to everyone because this is quite a long list. So first of all, I would like to thank sincerely the 8 wonderful, amazing, inspiring daughters today, and their outstanding mothers for sharing not only their time but their beautiful stories. Margot, Isabel, Divine, Rafi, Maricar, Amanda, Lay, Janine, they're all messaging me. Please watch. Edlin, Sophia, Aya, Aliyah, Ate Jackie, Ricky, Dimples, and Kali. Thank you all so much from the bottom of my heart for believing in what I asked as a favor for you to do this afternoon. Truly, truly, you have touched our lives. Thank you to all the hundreds of people who stayed with us today and who are still staying with us on stream over Facebook and YouTube. Thank you to the 20+ women, powerful women of Global Women Who Rule team. You know who you guys are. And the growing Global Women Who Rule group. Because this event would not be possible without your push. So thank you for your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 push. Let's try to make this a little lighter for everyone, Ange. So Me and Mom is presented by Global Women Who Rule and Puzzle Box BPO Inc. Supported by the new channel, Outcome Inc., Moving Walls, HFSE International School, NAS Global, JCI Makati Princess Orduha, Not Limited, Bell Am, Portier Placenta, Bayong Siaga, Private Pop Avenue, Heartist Studio, Flowers for Manila, Well Life, MD Cruise Group, Zen Events, Beauty Buzz PH, Shamir Valdeavilla, Edlin de la Cruz, Ninalyn Sulit Kakananta, Jill Arsiaga Sulit, Cheska Carrere, Jav Villaruel, Iggy Haveliana, JJ Tulio, Mitch Taroza, Norman Davadilla, Rio Ruiz, Glenda Stocks, Kathy Solis, Lainey Berezo, and Kate Dalaga Garcia. I hope I didn't miss out on anyone. I tried to write as much since last night so that I won't miss out on anyone that I should be thanking for tonight. For today. So thank you so much also to Elmer for always dressing me up on the new channel. Personally, from the bottom of my heart, I hope that by wearing your creations, we are able to help your business and I am able to support local businesses. I personally would like to thank the following for keeping me sane while preparing for this event. Love Santiago, Apple Naig Obias, Ira Naig, Roy and Leia Enares, Larry and Tin Hotik, Jean Dalisay, Tita Neri Francisco, may Dagsaan and Bartolabak families in Dubai, Bob and my Cruz family in San Diego, California in USA, and my doctors, Dr. Alvin Lim and Dr. Rogie Alcantara, for keeping me okay this week, especially yesterday, to be able to spend time with all of you today. Attorney Sheila San Diego, thank you so much for helping me write the things that I needed to write about me and mom. Attorney Carlo Ibanez, maraming salamat. Alam mo yan. And to all our Rockstar TNC hosts who helped us support and promote this offshoot event, maraming salamat po sa inyo. To my TNC partner, Lloyd Luna, thank you, Lloyd, for listening to me and believing in my ideas. It meant a lot. My ever loyal and forever wing ladies, Nes Argame and Angie Kabukid, for being there no matter what. Thank you so much. My Puzzle Box BPO Inc. teammates, especially Richard, Ian, Lady, Monica, Hershey, John, Keisha, and our mighty event heroes and warriors, Lance and Mabin. Take note, please do not poach them. It's not allowed. Thank you to my Manansala family. I hope Erwin and I make you proud. My siblings, Irish, Ate Irish, for always listening to me and for always being a best friend. Happy Mother's Day to you too, and thank you for mothering me a lot of times. To Biggs and Jane, we will get through this. To my mama baby, our mother hen, thank you for giving me my life and for always praying for me. Thank you to our little fur Sheldon, who is actually here beside me, the only one left here in our place to be with me at this moment while my boys are inside the room. He's so kulit, but he's so quiet now because he knows Mima has to work. Thank you to my little cuteness, my Y, Andre, for making me a mom. It's the best job ever. To the love of my life, Erwin, for allowing me to do things that make me happy. Thank you, for without you, I wouldn't be a mother. Thank you once again, everybody, for staying and watching our event today. I have been blessed, and so are you. Let's all continue to pay it forward and always remember to celebrate and respect women every day. Once again, this is Mommy Apple Esplana Manansala. I bring back all the praises to our Almighty God who makes everything possible. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay on stream. Stay on TNC Now, because one TNC year is 24 hours today, and we will continue to stream after this segment. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next year. Once again, my name is Angie Kabukit, and wishing all the lovely mothers out there a happy Mother's Day. And of course, a happy one TNC year to my TNC family. Have a great day, everyone, and stay on stream. Bye.